Good morning, all of you. See the last program continuation. So, when you are submitting the form, uh, on submit event is going to execute it. This on submit event internally calling the check data by using callback scenario. And check data is taking one small parameter. That parameter is our form tag only. Hmm. Next, inside the check data function, we are checking all input values, not only ones are these four items except the email ID. Remaining all four input values, we are checking inside the same function only. Hmm? The first statement is creating object for the text box. First text box, that is nothing but a full name text box. And at the same time, value. The anonymous object, sir. So many times I used that one. Anonymous object dot value. What are the data you typed in the first text box? The data is returns to this variable. So username we collected here. Next, we are preparing the expression here, sir. So as per my yesterday's explanations, this is our criteria starts and this is our criteria ends. Between the two things, what is your requirement that you have to specify? So what we are expecting here, sir, user full name. Generally, user full name contains only alphabets. User full name, it contains only alphabets. So take the angle bracket, A hyphen Z. What I explained yesterday, this meaning A to Z. So name should contain A to Z alphabets. A to Z alphabet. All 26 alphabets are, sir. All 26, no. You should have one of these. And if I write like this, it checks only small letters. Say. Capital letters, it is not checking again. I need the capital letters also, sir. Then we have to write A to Z again. The small a to Z as well as the capital A to Z. So indirect meaning is name should form with these 52 characters. In that 52 characters, any character you can maintain. But out of these 52 characters, it doesn't accept. Out of these 52 characters, it doesn't accept. So within these 52 characters, anything we can use. Next, generally full name we are typing. While typing of the full name, some of the candidates they are giving the space also. The Shiva space Kumar. Chances are available. So I want to accept the space also, sir. But then you have to give the space like this. So total 53 characters. 26 plus 26 plus 1. So username should form with these 53 characters only. Username should form with these 53 characters only. Out of these 53 characters, if anything user used, we want to reject the data. So this is the guideline here. Next, how many characters, sir? Username contains how many characters, sir? 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or, sir? I don't have any that restrictions. You can take any number of characters. So how it is possible, sir? This is, I said yesterday, star, no limit. N number of characters and no limit. So name contains n number of characters, but name should have uppercase alphabets, lowercase alphabet, space. So my doubt, name compulsory uppercase, lowercase both should have a name both should have a any of that one. both no rule. Uppercase compulsory, lowercase compulsory, I am not set any rule. It's R operator concept in the background. So either uppercase, either lowercase, any of that one. If you are interested, you can use both also, no problem. Uppercase we can use, lowercase we can use, combination also we can use. So my expected criteria ready, user data ready. But now this data matching to this criteria or not, we have to check it. So write the small if condition here. Name expression means my expression dot test. What do you want to test, sir? Username. User given name. What is this one, sir? This we'll see later. So test user given data matching to my expected criteria or not. The general pros meaning, sir. So test this name matching to this criteria or not. It's matching us, sir. Returns the true. Not matching, sir. Returns the false. If it is returns the false, condition success. Enter into this one. First step what, sir? Prevent a default. Means don't submit the form. Because name not available properly. So don't submit the form. Don't submit. At the same time, display the error message in a span tag. This span tag object, sir. Span tag dot inner HTML equals to this error message. By chance condition failure, sir. If condition failed and the data properly available. Now comes to the else part. And don't display any data in the span tag. Why this else part, sir? If else part is not available, sometimes error message display. Chances available, sir. So for better coding, we have to write this one. What you are doing, sir? I'm just deleting the data of this span tag. On a Sunday operations, we did this one, sir. Inner text equals to double quotations. It removes the data. This is validation, sir. Just 4 to 5 lines. But same thing, like as yesterday's style, I went to write my own logic, sir. You should write 10 to 15 lines of code required. Like as yesterday's procedure, your own logic, if you want to write it, 10 to 15 lines of program required compulsory. Now go and test it. Shiva accepted. These don't see. This is next explanations. Only first box only observe it. So enter the full name Shiva accepted. When I'm giving some capital letters, sir, no problem. It is also valid only. I'm giving some 1, 2, 3, sir. Error comes. But error displaying into what is meaning, sir, and if condition success. It is displaying the error, this if condition success. But now user identified the error. They're removing that error. Now submit. But error deleted. See that one. So how the error deleted, sir, and else part, sir. So if I'm not deleting like this, after correcting of the data, after making some corrections, still your error message displaying. Stopping of that error message, you should be write the else part compulsory. So again, if I given some symbols, error comebacks. Again, I'm removing the symbols, error cleared. So full name accepts only alphabets and space. Other than these alphabets and space, it doesn't accept anything. First validation, sir. Now second validation, contact number. Password last I explained. Contact number, next I'm going to validate it. Mobile number. So I'm explaining some tricks, sir. With the trick, without coding knowledge, you can design your own validations easily. Yesterday Sunday is not easy process, sir. But copy paste the same lines. Copy paste the same lines. What are the changes required? Try to guess. What we are going to verifying now? Mobile number. What are the changes required? ఇక్కడ TNI is there, na? ఇక్కడ here we need the T mobile number. And your reference variable, your choice. Suppose phone number. Next, phone expression equals to this we have to write. That we'll see later. Wait. That we'll see later. Easiest process I'm saying, see that. Phone expression dot test of phone number. Form dot prevent default. Please enter a valid phone number. This one. Get a small change what's and ERR phone number. ERR phone number. That's all. Except the small part. Second validation ready. Just with the common sense and that's all. The yesterday's style, if you want to develop your own logic, sir, this much of copy pasting is not possible. Again, you have to start the thinking compulsory. Inka main thing pending is there, sir. Remaining thing easy, that is not a problem, sir. Now go to expression. What is your expectation, sir? These are requirements. Phone number should have only digits. Phone number should have only digits. And what is the length, sir? Compulsory 10. Fixed 10. Not below 10, not above 10, fixed 10. Next, one more. Phone number can start any digit or a particular digit, sir. Particular digit. That is 9, 8, 7, 6. So right now in market, these 4 series are running. So numbers start with this and should have the 10 and complete it is a digit. With required conditions. Now start this one. The first one /D. Digits only accept. Almost completed, sir. So my expected data is only digits. And after that, sir, curly brackets 10. Curly brackets 10. So the count is 10 digits. Except the last one, 978, remaining part I completed. Program over. That's a simple part. So I'm expecting only digits and my total digits are 10. But we have one extra condition, starting compulsory something. For this, you have to write extra thing. So what is extra thing, sir? Take the angle brackets, 6-9. 6-9 or 6, 7, 8, 9 also you can write, no problem. Individually also you can type it. Let us see the small explanation. Already I given digits. I already given. My data should contain digits and clearly mention. How many digits are in it? 10 digits I said clearly. But plus I mentioned one more extra condition, that is this one. What is this, sir? My number should start with one of these 4 digits. Starting number of my phone number is compulsory either 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. This starting number and remaining digits and total 10. Actually program completed, sir, but one small correction required. What is the correction, sir? Here don't use the 10, use the 9. If I use the 10, sir, system point of view, 10 plus 1, 11. Why, sir? I need digits. How many? 10 over. Well, what is this one, sir? You are specially giving instruction, my starting digit compulsory this and that. But this one excluded from the 10, not included from the 10. So this starting digit excluded from this one. So already you said 10 here, plus this one extra, total 11 digits. Why like that, sir? They designed like that, sir. What can I do? Then only you have to write the 9 here. So starting digit this one, remaining 9 digits. Number should start with one of these digits plus remaining all are the digits. 9 plus 1, now it becomes as a 10. Phone number validation is over. Simple thing. So a first logic I just copy pasted, sir, and I did the small changes. So check the mobile number. Perfectly available number now. No problem. No error also here. See that one. And next one digit I'm deleting, sir. One digit. A total 9 digits. We'll get the error message here. Well, again, so add one digit, sir. Error cleared. Type more digits. Error come back. Delete the digit once again. Error cleared. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 10 plus digits, but not starting with your expected number. And go to the starting of the number. Write the 6. It's a valid number. Six లేదనుకుంటా wait. So write the 6 and submit. Actually more digits అనుకుంటా. 11 digits typed, so then only error comes. Next write the 2 here, sir. Error come back. Well, again write here 7, sir. Error cleared. Well, again write here 4. Error come backs. Error continues. So this is phone number verification or phone number checking. Next. Same thing, copy paste it. And check the PIN code. The last one is PIN code checking. First perform the basic changes. Text box PIN, text box PIN, and this is PIN. This one we'll see later. And this is PIN code expression, PIN expression, and PIN expression dot test of PIN code. This one same statement, and this is ERR PIN, error message for PIN code. So please enter a valid PIN code and ERR PIN. So outline ready. Same steps I copy pasted once again. Same steps I copy pasted once again. First of variables names I changed. Done. Now focus on the expression. This is our expression /d curly brackets 6 over. Because in pin codes, we don't have any starting digit restriction. Pin code should have only digits. How many are in the total? 6. Right? Over. Katam. So enter the pin code 123 123. Submit. No error. Add the one more digit. Error comebacks. Delete the digits. Error cleared. So 522001. Submit. No error. Error comebacks. Error cleared. Now it's a 5-digit number. Error comebacks. Add the 6th digit. It is also working. Next, in full name, one small part is missing, sir. That is, I'm going to show you. But a user not given any data, sir. Blank. When you click on the submit button, we are not getting any errors. See that one. User not given any data. So the empty values it is accepting. I want to stop that blank values, sir. Yes, sir, we can stop that blank values. I'll show that one. Go to the first one, name compulsory. But as per this condition, name optional is indirectly. But why we rotate this condition, sir? If the name available, that name contains alphabets or not, I'm checking on the. If the name not available, sir, I'm not checking anything. So for this one, add one extra condition, sir. R or username equals to blank. Username equals to blank. If user not given the data, also reject that one. Now you'll get the error here. See this one. First one. Previously not getting any error. See that, remove this. These errors say, but this one is not error. So empty data accepting system. Empty data we check it like this. If username not available anything, then also throw the error. And indirectly it becomes as a mandatory field. Indirectly it becomes as a mandatory field. Now with the blank, if you click it, sir, error comes. Next one, password verification, sir. For the long process password verification. You just by heart it, that's all. In any website, full name, if you want to check it, this is the logic. Simple thing. In any website, mobile number, if you want to check it, this is the logic. Easy techniques. But 15 lines by hearting not possible. A single line by hearting is easy. So now I'm going to showing password verification, sir. Yesterday we designed already program around 24 lines, so it will comes. But now this password also same 6 lines. Same as easily copy paste it and change the criteria. That's all. So we don't need more lines of the code, sir. Simple program. But yesterday why you designed that number of lines, sir? Yesterday why designed it? The reason is we designed yesterday with our own logics. Without supporting anything, our own logics, we developed that one. Verification, you know what we have to verify, that you know in one capital letter compulsory, one small letter compulsory, one digit, and I'm taking 4 symbols only. You can write any symbol, sir, but I interested only 4 symbols. User password, they must contains one of these 4 symbols. Other symbols I'm not accepting. One of these four symbols they should use. The underscore also I'm deleting, sir. Okay. In place of underscore, I'm going to writing at the rate hash dollar ampersand symbol I'm writing. And next condition what, sir? Minimum password is 8 characters, so maximum password is the 25 characters. Password length minimum is 8 characters, maximum is the 25 characters. This is the range of the password, and password should contains all these things. Password should contains all these things. One capital letter, one small letter, symbols these. Why, sir, you are not allowing all symbols, sir? Keyboard we have nearly 30 symbols available, sir. But if you want to allow the 30 symbols, so 30 symbols you have to type in the program. I'm not interested, then only 4 symbols I typed, that's all. Next one, the syntax changes is comes here in password checking. Little bit syntax changes, syntactical changes comes. We'll get some additional brackets here like this. Is there any specific reason, sir? Go to the username. We already designed some names here. I already asked the question few minutes back. Once again repeating. But my name should contain uppercase, lowercase, space, all, or any of those. Any of those in the sense it works like as a R operator. Name should have the uppercase, or name should have the lowercase, or name should have the password. So if I write this one, system accepting either that one or this one, both not forcing that one. But in password, uppercase or lowercase, uppercase and lowercase, and operator required. And this one is working as a R operator. This also, get a 6789 I mentioned. Mobile number starts with the 6789 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. No and this is also R only. So when you want to perform the AND operation, you will get the special thing, sir. That is this one. On regular expressions will continue, sir. Regular expressions continues. I'll show that one. See that. So when you are performing the AND operation, question mark equals to dot, and you have to write your expression and close this. Question mark equals to followed by dot. In this fill in the blank, you have to fill your expression. So what are the expression you mentioned here? That and next one taking as a AND operation. This is one condition. Second condition, sir. This is third condition. Fourth condition, sir. But when you write like this, and, if all these four conditions got success, then only it is going to taking as a right pattern. But these three conditions success, sir. Last one failure, sir. End operator, sir. Total condition is failed. So this standard, sir, you don't have any option. Just go for by hearting process. When you want to perform the AND operation, a blue and yellow color pattern we have to follow. Question mark equals to dot followed by fill in the blank. The blank you have to fill with your expected criteria. The first conditional. Like that, how many varieties of conditions you want to check it? Write all the things side by side, side by side, side by side. Now I'm writing individually. First, this blank is filling. This blank, a blue color blank. So what is my first one, sir? Suppose I need capital letters, sir. One capital letter required. Go to here, angle bracket, capital A to capital Z. This is representing the capital letter. How many capital letters? 1 or 2 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 or 20 or sir. No idea. No idea. So you should write the star here. If I write without star, if I write what is the meaning, sir? Meaning is one capital letter only it is allows. Your password should contain only one capital letter. Because count you are not specified together. Default count it will takes as a 1. More than one capital letter, if you type it rejecting that one. But user typing more than one capital letter less or something else, I don't know, sir. So I'm using the hash here. This is capital letter verification. Next comes to the second one. And password, they should contain the small letters also. Then you can write like this. And how many small letters, sir? No idea, sir. Once again, star. Next, the password should contain the special character also. What are the special characters, sir? Write inside the brackets how many special characters you want to accept it. So, as per my explanation, ampersand, dollar, hash, at the rate. Order not important, sir. You can write any order. So, password should have these four symbols, any of these four symbols. How many symbols are? That is also no idea. Then you can maintain any number of symbols. But are these four symbols are any of these symbol? All that four symbols are any of the symbol? Any of the symbol. All these 26 letters are any of these 26 letter? Any of that one. Because it is square brackets, any of it. All four symbols how can use here? Hmm. Next words are digits missing, sorry. I want to accept the digits of slash D. How many digits are? No idea. Star. These are the digits specification. So four categories, four conditions. But now I'm writing all these things side by side. But what is the meaning of this, sir? Your password must contain all these four criterias. Your password must contain all these four criterias. If all are available, then total condition is true. If any one is missing, a total condition becomes as false. Why this risky processor? Like as first name, we can write directly inside the single bracket, sir. Yes, sir, we can write inside like this. A to Z, A to Z, 0 to 9, and ampersand dollar hash this one. Close the bracket and curly brackets, and you can take the minimum length 8 to maximum length is 25. First comparison style. But you know meaning already. Apply the meaning here. Huh? All these are any of those. Only symbol available my data, sir. Accepting. Only digit available my data, sir. Accepting. Only capital letter is available, sir. Accepting. Only small letter is available, sir. Then also accepting. So in this series, if any one letter found in your data, it is going to accepting that one. But what is requirement, sir? We need that one, this one, and this one also. Then separate conditions we have to write. And that is this one. And the last one, sir, limit specification 8, 25. Minimum and maximum. If I write like this, sir, we already checked, sir, password should have the 8 characters compulsory. Below 8 not allowed, above 8 is also not allowed. When I write like this 8, 25, sir, all these total length should be the 8 to 255. These all conditions, these all criteria combination greater than or equals to 8 to less than or equals to 25. I think with the long processor. So in any website, in any situation, if you want to check the password, this is just by heart it. Every website, Google using same way, Facebook using same way, Twitter also using same only. Maybe changes what's current is symbols changing and length is going to changing. Remaining it's not going to changing anything. So the first one, password box object created, sir. Then password expression. And what are the individually right now I explained? Those all the things I used here. What I explained up to now, those only I used here, no specials. Symbols, and this is the size 8 to 25. Next remaining part, if condition is as is, no changes in that one. This is the only thing. Remaining steps are 100% same. So check this password. Shiva, submit. Error is there. Shiva Kumar. Shiva Kumar. Still error because all conditions are not success. Yesterday we did the same program, yes, sir. Yes, yesterday we did the same program. Now I have every thing. Uppercase available, lowercase available, at the rate available, digit available, and length also available. No error here. Next, what about the email, sir? Email inbuilt validation, sir, implicit validation. So browser showing the error message here. I just covered the implicit and as well as the explicit. Four conditions we designed, one condition system operations. But next one and the last point, this is register.html. So take one dummy HTML program. And write a small h1 here. So this is the dummy program. This program I saved with the name of register.html. Actually, this is your server side program, sir. But I did the gambling and yesterday also I said this is your password reset successfully done and a small emoji is going to displaying here. But now fill all the details. Without details, I the errors checking done. Now fill the details. Available password properly. Next email ID. Next mobile number. Next PIN code. All details perfectly available. Now submit. You will get this message. Actually, what happens, sir, and when you click on this submit button, this should be called one server side program. And they have to verify this account is existed and not with the database check supporting. Yes, account is existed, sir. Then what they're doing, sir, and inside your database, old password replacing with your new password. After that, database is replying to server. And now server is going to showing that is my second page. Password reset successfully done. I think is the original process. Without doing all these things, I directly displayed the message. But how to design this one, sir? That is your duty, sir, not my duty. It's not my concept. Hmm? These operations, not my concept. That is what I said. Uh, once again, one small point. The password verification. Open yesterday's program, sir. This is also password verification. Here are 23 lines of code we developed. Here just 6 lines or 7 lines we designed. That also copy pasted program only. So interested candidates write your own logic. Interested candidates write your own logic. And we are not good in the logic, sir. We are unable to think it, sir. These symbols are just website changing, but this condition not changing, sir. And the next one, some validations I explained, sir. How to check the username, how to check the password, and how to check the something something. For your reference, more validations examples I already posted in your Google link yesterday, but you verified or not, I don't know that one. Only for your self-reference. A lot of validations I already shared in your link yesterday. So please check the link once. And next, HTML introduction. HTML introduction. Long gap kada, maybe you forget him, I think. HTML introduction repeating. మర్చిపోయి ఉంటారు కదా, so much of gap. So the next one is, so oops, sir, object oriented programming. But before starting of the topic, like as your Java, like as your .NET, don't expect the oops here. Here oops hardly 3 days and that's all. And no, sir, core Java 1 month we discussed oops concept, sir. 1 month, 1.5 month also we can discuss oops in core Java. Only oops 1.5 month also we can explain. But total Java, sir, total Java 6 months or 7 months worth. And this simple thing. So like that, don't explain this one. Ikkada oops we are discussing as a one feature. That's all. Not like as a one topic. Reasons are oops recently introduced in JavaScript. Old versions, we don't have any oops in the JavaScript. I explained the lot of new features in the JavaScript. Remember, as a feature, I explained it. Like that, this is also I'm explaining as a feature. And the second part of the oops, first original JavaScript concept we are discussing. Because long back also I explained one small thing, sir. Officially, JavaScript is not oops, it is a prototype programming. It is an object-based programming. First, we are working with what is prototyping programming. After that is original feature. After that, end of this topic, I'll explain the new feature of the oops. But arrays gani, functions gani, in all these cases, what we discussed, arrays first actual topic I explained. Functions also actual topic I explained. End of the topic, I covered the new features, right? After completion of some n number of examples, so arrays last I covered the new features. After completion of n number of examples on the function, last of the end of the function, I covered the new features. Now also same, sir. We are working with objects. So the topic ending, the new feature I'm going to covering. Hmm? First one, object-oriented programming structure or object-oriented programming languages. So in this OOPS, so we have two categories again. Lot of people they don't know OOPS, sir. Object-oriented programming structure. That only you know, but internal models you don't know. The first time you heard this one, see that. OOPS inside mulligans of flavors are available. Then only JavaScript programming structure, Java programming structure not matching adi. Because Java following one structure, script is following the another structure. So what are those surrounding? Class-based object-oriented programming available and object-based object-oriented programming also available. Both comes under the subflavors of the OOPS. Both comes under the subflavors of the OOPS only. Both. Mm. So some languages follows the class-based programming and some languages are follows the object-based, also called as prototype-based. So our JavaScript is this one, but Java.NET concept is different. Then only there and here programming structures, lot of variations available, right? Mm. We reach it to climax part, sir, in our subject. Mm. But so many examples we developed here. In these examples, I created anywhere class. No, but every problem we are solving. Even designing also done, applications also we designed. But where is class? No. Then go to the Java and .NET, sir. Design at least one example without class. One example, 100 examples I don't need. I already developed 100 examples. But just one example write in Java and .NET without using class. Not possible. But here whole subject we completed without classes only. But that one, this one, how the same concept. That is the difference of this one. The class based means programming is starts with class, programming end with class. But this is prototype based. Programming starts with object, programming end with object. Class I never used, but every example object we used. Recent examples I the last 1 week, objects one range we used that one. H1 object, button object, paragraph object, image object, document object, your object, my object. Last 1 week examples, objects full-fledgedly we use. Of course, the first example onwards we are using, but the last 1 week overuses of the objects. The journey started with the class, sir, and journey ending with the class. I have different structure. The journey started with the object, journey ending with the object. You don't need to focus on the classes. JavaScript will manage that one. We create a lot of objects sir, without class support only. For how it will manage this, sir? My programming structure is that is. First time focusing this one, it is JavaScript original concept, sir. From the first version onwards, it is available. Recent version of the JavaScript, they introduced this also. I can work myself. I can work like me. And also I can work like as your Java. I can also design classes. Class student inside that student variable constructors methods I can design. In my recent version, I have that feature. But my original nature is this one. But I can also works like as classes. And we are going to creating classes in JavaScript as a new feature I said together. End of this topic, I'll explain that one as a just one feature and there. So I'm going to focusing what is prototyping. This one detailedly we are discussing because that is my original architecture. Okay. JavaScript is actually prototype based, sir. Remember, but as on the recent version, it is also supports the OOPS. Originally, it is not OOPS. As per the recent version only, it is becomes as a OOPS. Recent version at a sixth version. JavaScript sixth version. JavaScript sixth before. You can't create classes and JavaScript not supporting OOPS. Okay, focus on this one. Leave the OOPS concept and OOPS words also. You just focus on fully prototype based, prototype based, prototype based. What is prototype, guys, sir? We don't know what is prototype, sir. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we'll get the clarity about that one. First, I'm going to focusing what is object, how to create objects in JavaScript, how many ways are there to create objects. That information I'm going to covering now. So object represents a physical component. Object represents a physical component. What is the meaning of physical components, sir? And really existed in the world, and no imagination, no dreaming. It's really available and visible to us. Physically existed in the world. That is called as physical component. And we can also say object is a real-time entity. Somebody calling like this, sir, somebody calling like this, sir. Mostly aithe, especially Java candidates aithe, this word they are using. Real-time entity, real-time entity. What is meaning of real-time entity? So which component they have these three characteristics to, those called as the real-time entities. So what is the meaning of real-time entity, sir? We are able to see that one. We are able to touch that one. And we are able to use that one. And it should be visible. It should be touchable. And it is helping to us. So we have these three characteristics. Then that is called as the real-time entity. Examples, sir. We have a lot of pictures, sir. All these are the real-time entities, nothing but an objects. Dog, sparrow, house, jute bag, cake, eggless cake, sir. Pastry also. Landline phone, Natras pencil, books, Ajanta clock, comb, sofa set, human being, syringe, ambulance, and a tractor. All these are objects. How can say, sir? These all they have these three qualities. Those all are visible to us. Those all are we can touch, and those all are we can use for our requirements. So it is called as real-time entity. So a pencil is a real-time entity because we can see, we can touch, we can use. A sofa set also real-time entity. We can see, we can touch, and we can use. Any of these three qualities missing, then you are not an object. By chance, any of these three qualities, if you miss anything and you are not an object, then what is me, sir? Other than object. What is that other than object, sir? I don't know other than object, and you are not object. And what is programmatically definition for objects, sir? It is not programming definition, sir. General definition, general knowledge. Now we are discussing about programming side. So coding wise, programming side, what is an object, sir? Object as an instance of the class. Object is an instance of the class. What is instance, sir? It is a duplicate copy for the class. It is a duplicate copy of the class. You can also say as it's a dynamic memory block for a class. At a sentence, you have the two words, sir. Continue that one. Nothing but an memory block, and within the brackets, copy of the class. Which is correct, sir? Actual pronunciation is this one, sir. Maybe all are receiving a not a no idea this point. Then only for somebody's point of view, I wrote it like this. In object creation, what happens exactly, sir? And this is I mentioned here. So object is an instance of the class. And what happening while creating of objects are system allocates a dynamic memory block for your class. System allocates a dynamic memory block for your class. A common man point of view what's are and it is a one Xerox copy of the class. It is a Xerox copy of the class. Examples are your Aadhaar card is class, sir. Aadhaar card Xeroxes are the objects. So if you take Aadhaar card as a class, what are the Xeroxes you are taking? Those all are the instances. Or your provisional degree, BTech completed, you got the degree certificate also. Your provisional degree is the class. But when you are attending the interviews, what you are doing, sir? Directly provisional degree certificate you are not carrying. What we are doing, sir? Xerox copies we are making. Because once provisional degree damaged or lose, getting only long process. Then only original we are keeping always in our shelf. Xerox copies we are carrying along with us. Xerox copies all are instances. Why, sir, instances? We can directly use the class, the object creation, these all the long procedure required, sir. Just now I said, Gada, your provisional degree certificate available. How many provisional degree certificates available for your BTech? Oh, 10 or 5, 15 available, Gada. Only one. This one you are always using. First one company interview attended. They asked submit your certificate and you submitted. Bad luck, next day you got the call from the another company, but you don't have any certificate. How can I attend? Then only if anybody they are asking, original we are not certificating, duplicates we are going to certificating, submitting. So what is meaning, sir? And original certificate is not reusable. Original copy, it is not multi-purpose and it's not reusable. Then only making the copies, copies we are going to using in the different places for different requirements. So if you use the class directly in the program, sir, one class we can use only one time, only for one operation only. One class we can use only for one time and only one purpose only. But throughout the program, the classes we can use for the different purposes, different needs. But every time class developmentation is not possible. Existing classes, duplicate copies you are taking, those called as the instances. So first instance you can use for one purpose, second instance you can use for another purpose, third instance you can use for the another purpose. Reusability, it will come. So classes we can use directly in our programs, sir, even Java.NET also. But if you use the class directly, sir, one-time uses, multi-purpose not possible. Again using also not possible. But objects, we have that feature. Next, what is the definition of the class, sir? Sorry, object. What is the definition of the object, sir? Object is a collection of members. Object is a collection of members. What are those members, sir? One is the properties, second one is the methods. One is properties and second one is the methods. And every object is a collection of properties and methods. Really, yes, sir. Check last 6 days examples and Sunday to today, Sunday to Friday. How many examples we developed? Check all these examples, sir, in 6 days. In 6 days, every example object is available. Head one object, image object, form object, body object, button object, something object we are creating. By using that object, sometimes you call properties, sometimes you call methods. Check it once yourself. Object dot property we call sometimes, and object dot method also we call sometimes. But recently we called prevent default method, not method only. And in the last example, same example, inner text I used and value also I used. Object dot value, object dot inner text, both I used. And value inner text what, sir? Properties. Prevent default what, sir? Method. But every object inside you have method and you have the properties. Conform level. And what is the use, sir? You can easily say, sir, because we already worked that one. Properties are used to maintain the details or data. If you want to store the values inside the object, properties required. if you want to perform any operations by using the objective methods required. Properties are used to store the data about the specific object, either person object, or product object, or thing object, or HTML tag object, whatever it may be. Next, methods, sir. Methods are used to perform the logical operations on that object. Methods are used to perform the logical operations on that object. So object inside, at least we have one property and at least we have one method, at least. And properties are used to maintain the data about the object. Properties are used to maintain the data about the object, and methods are used to perform the logical operations on the object. So one is logical operation and one is store the data. It's not easy a complication process. It's a dead easy process because almost last 6 days, 20 plus programs we developed already. In all these 20 plus programs, the properties available and these methods also available. DOME example, first example onwards, if you cross check it, we create a lot of objects. In every object inside property available, method also available. So convey this one to our HTML, sir. Suppose H1 tag available. I have one H1 tag. But this H1 tag, we are creating the object by using query selector method or by using the get element ID method. But the object inside what we have, sir? H1 details available or not? But H1 tag related all information available or not? Value of the H1, color of the H1, height of the H1, width of the H1 available. What is those all are, sir? Properties. But the H1 tag, I want to apply the event handling, sir. You have to use the add event listener. H1 tag, I want to delete it, sir. You have to use the remove method. Remove method used for removing of the method. Add event listener to perform the event operations. So methods available, properties are available. Next, what is the use of these objects, sir? Why we have to create this object? And what is the reason to work with these objects, sir? So objects are used to maintain the data. Objects are used to maintain the data. For data maintenance operation, we are using the object. But the same point in arrays also we discussed it, sir. Yes, I said arrays also used for the data maintenance. Objects also used for the data maintenance. But both are data maintenance, why the two concepts are? Both used for data maintenance, sir, but handling is different. Way of handling is different. But if I want to print the hi message by using your HTML knowledge, which tag you have to use, sir? I want to print the hi message. Which tag you have to use? No idea, no? Huh? Many tags we have, not one tag. So many tags are there. H1 to H6, anything we can use. Paragraph we can use, division we can use, span we can use, label also we can use. Any tag we can use. Yeah, this tag only and a rule is there. No, sir. That rule is not available. You have so many tags available. Which option you feel comfortable, go to that one. Which is suitable for your program, use that one. Simple. So like that, I want to maintain the data, sir. One option, how it is possible? Multiple options are available. So small comparison between the array to objects, sir. Array used for data maintenance, objects also used for data maintenance, both. But what is the difference between these two, sir? Handling different. Way of handling is different. 3 points I mentioned here. Observe that one. Arrays maintains the data in the sequence order. Arrays already completed, sir. We discussed already these points. Arrays always maintains the data in the sequence order. Continuity. Manaki example also I given that one. Trains compartments and example also I given that one. But objects maintains the data random order. What is the random order, sir? Ante exactly your sitting direction. Your sitting style. First, second. Where is third? Third not available. అక్కడెక్కడ ఉన్న third. ఇక్కడ gap how much available, sir? For 5 meters gap is available. Arrays formation like this not possible. Trains compartments you are connecting. S1, S2, S3, S4, S5. Or 10 meters gap after S5 are connecting, sir. Immediately not available anything. The S4 compartment, 10 meters gap, then S5 I'm placing here and connecting these two. Possible, huh? Not possible. If you try to connect it, sir, connection okay. Whenever the train is moving, these 4 goes to this side, that one goes to that side. The common thing. Because gap available, how can connect it? So your sitting style object, property 1, property 2, property 3, property 4, property 5, property 6. ob.x, ob.y, ob.z, ob.a, ob.b, ob.c. No communication, no connection between these. But array is not like that, sir. One to another one, communication is available, connectivity available. Next, generally how to handle the arrays, sir, based on indexes. We worked already so many examples on arrays, sir. While storing of the data in array, while retrieving of the data array, we are using generally 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is all these things are into generally indexes. But objects, how we are working, sir, into based on the properties. The properties are also called as the keys. That one later I'll explain properties. And if I want to store the data in objects, sir, use the property. If I want to retrieve the data from objects, sir, use the property. So data storing or data retrieving, both we have to use the property. You can check all the DOM examples, sir. Sometimes I'm assigning the data to objects, sometimes I'm retrieving the data from the object. Completely we used the properties only. Maybe you observed or not, I don't know. Top of the program, comment also I mentioned clearly. Document properties, element properties, document methods, element properties, and clearly comment I provided. But you observed or not, I don't know any idea. I mentioned, sir. And that example I'm using properties of methods. A H2 tag inside, I printed that message. Your face is seeing, I understand. You are not observed. Either time pass attending and then chairs providing, room providing, fan providing. 1.5 hour relaxing going. So if you want to store the data into object, if you want to retrieve the data from object, we should use the property. It's also called as the key. But property opposite value is there, sir. That is value only, sir. Every key is mapped to some value. Every key is mapped to some value. Normally, we are calling property equals to value. The technical terminologies are key equals to value. Next, how to create the objects, sir, by using array literal. Sorry, how to create arrays, sir, by using array literals, and how to create the objects, sir, by using object literal. With the support of curly brackets, we can create objects, sir. With the support of arrays, angle brackets, we already created arrays. Almost all examples I used angle brackets only. Second option also available. What is the second option, sir? New. Objects also second option available, new. Arrays also second option is available, new. The common point kada, then only I'm not touching that one. Differences only I touched here. Next, a small example, sir. Not program, object real life example. Person is object. As per my list of diagrams, this is object, person or human. Hmm. But human inside properties available as sir. And the details of the human being is properties. Name of the person, age of the person, male of gender of the person, person name, person age, person gender, and person height, contact number, email ID, something, 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 and all this called as the properties of the person. Properties. And every human being, a male or female or something else, they're doing some works in their life. They're performing some activities in their life, and those called as this. So sleeping is a task, walking is also task, eating is also task, and reading, playing, studying something, something. These all are the works performed by the human, and these works are represented as a methods, and information is represented as a properties. Same thing compared to our DOME concept, sir. H1 tag, sir, or button tag, sir, object. H1 tag is object. ID, sir, property. Width, sir, property. And style, property. Inner text, property. Because I have H1 tag details, ID of the H1 tag, width of the H1 tag, style of the H1 tag, data of H1 tag. All these are the properties. And methods, sir. I already listed once again. Remove. This is one of the method. Next one, append, child. This is one more method. And another tag adding to the inside the H1 tag. One more method, add event listener, shortcut. Next, one more method, sir, prevent default shortcuts. These are the methods of that object. First, we created object for the H1 tag. Object is ready, sir. This object inside you have these properties, and this object inside you have these methods. List of properties, list of methods. With a live example, with a real life example. Live example in the sense part of our program. And the just understanding point of view is a real life example. Next, how to create the objects in JavaScript, sir. We have two options to create the objects in JavaScript. One by using literals, second one by using the new and constructor. We can create objects in JavaScript in the two models, sir. One is the literal and second one is the new constructor. Already so many times we use these sentences, sir. Even yesterday also regular expressions how to create certain literals and new constructor. Arrays also how to create it certain literals and new constructor. This one more time. Object literal is one option to create the objects, and a new with combination of constructor function is another way to create the object. Which is useful for us, sir? Not like that, sir. Both required. The one-time uses literals we are preferring. One-time uses literals we are preferring. Multi-purpose or reusability feature required, sir. Second approach we are following. I want to create the objects again and again and again, sir. Second option is the better. I want to create object only one time and using is required, sir. Then go for this one. So this is one time, sir. This is multiple. And first think it yourself. You want to create only one object, or you want to create the objects again and again and again, as sir? I need objects again and again, sir. Go to the second option. I want to create object only one time, sir. That object I want to use all over the program. And first option is the better. And who is the object literal, sir? Few minutes back only I explained, sir. Curly brackets are the object literals. Open curly bracket, close the curly bracket, object literals. Yesterday also I said total we have the 5 literals. And now this is the fifth one, last one. First one, this one already completed. Second is this one, we worked already. Third one is this one, done. Fourth one is this one, yesterday and today we used. And upcoming concept is this one. These are the 5 types of literals provided by the JavaScript. 5 types of literals provided by the JavaScript. First one is string literal. Second one is the template literal. Third one is the array literal. Fourth one is the regular expressions literal. And last one is the object literal. Everybody 4 already done gadamma. Now this is the last one. Remaining part we'll see on tomorrow's session. Thank you all. Maybe actually attend out class. మీరంతా నలుగురు ఐదుగురు అటెండ్ అవుతున్నారు
నోట్స్ అయితే రాస్తున్నాను ఎగ్జామ్ రాసుకోలేదా రాస్తున్నాను ఎక్స్ట్రా ఏమైనా మళ్ళీ